What we're looking at today are the upcoming maps for the demo release of Brass Rain. There's two maps that we're going to show you, and they're both going to be available in the demo release. The first one is Pointe, and Pointe, as you will know, is located on the Normandy coast in northern France, and it's set between Omaha Beach and Utah Beach. The cliffs are very high, 110 foot overlooking the English Channel, and during the war it was part of an operation to capture 6 French 155mm heavy guns. This level looks to be quite barren. It's a sniper's paradise with long sight lines, but now you can see we're inside a bunker and there's lots of underground paths and structures that can offer protection for players. And protection isn't the same as invincibility, and lines of sight go both ways. So when you enter any building or any trench, you've got to check the dark corners first. The level's not going to feel alive without additional effects, and we've got effects such as allied planes, as you can see right now on screen, and ships firing from long range. And as mentioned earlier, there's lots of trenchways and there's subtle routes to close distance with the enemy. So at Pointe, the main objective was to get hold of the German-controlled cannons. And in the game, those cannons are going to be at kind of random positions. So if you play as the Allies, you need to find the guns. If you play as the Germans, you know where they are and you're going to be able to defend them. And that changes from game to game. I should say, if you like what you see and you want to play this demo, it's going to be available on June the 6th for 2 weeks. So please wishlist the game. Links in the description, and you'll be able to get access to this demo version and play it. And let us know what you think. Next up, we have Castle Itter. Now, Castle Itter was the site of a famous battle, the last battle. Now, you can see there's a little boxy structure on the bridge there. That is going to be Bezotten Jenny, or Jenny at the Gates. If you're a Sabaton fan, you'll know that line. And this was such an iconic battle, and it was so crazy it was at the end of the war that we just had to include it as one of our early levels, and it offers great playability. So outside, the play space is a bit more claustrophobic than you would initially think. It's got a higher density and frequency of medium-sized cover, which makes moving around easier and safer. But there's still plenty of elevated sniping positions and long-range sight lines, so keep your head down. Moving to the inside of the castle, leaving behind an open door can let other players know the path of where you've gone. And we've created some destructible environmental elements to give evidence of a brutal fight, or you can even remove light sources for tactical reasons. As you move through the castle rooms, you can see there's lots of different lighting and atmosphere for each area, and this helps you identify each zone, such as this firing range in the kitchen. Some rooms, like the central hall, are just great for objectives and drawn-out battles. There's lots of sight lines, lots of attack angles for all different types of weapons, and we'll be listing and doing another video on the weapons in the coming weeks. There's also places to retreat if things go sideways. There's many obvious and conventional paths through Castle Itter, but for repeated players, they're going to find the unconventional routes that's going to give you a distinct advantage over your opponents. And we look forward to seeing you all soon at Pointe and inside the walls of Castle Itter. As I said, this is a playable demo, and it's only going to be available for 2 weeks before the release is out at the end of the year. So if you want to get in early, you want to start playing, please wishlist the game on Steam, and we'll see you on the battlefield.